here we go. This is Mr. Portnoy having a thing or two to say about that pizza.
Figured out how to save the world today. We have to get rid of coal oven pizzerias in New York City. We got to stop that. The emissions, I guess, is pollution, blah, blah, blah. You know what? Pizzerias use coal ovens, all the best. All the
Seriously?
best. John's a Bleecker, Patsy's, Totano's, you fucking name it. Any pizza place, they're like, oh, this is Manhattan. This is old school.
Oh, yeah. You know, look, I was there the other night and I was actually at a pizza place with my kids. And I was thinking, you know what? This is going to be bad for business. It's going to be bad for New York. If there's one thing New Yorkers could unite over, maybe, it just maybe, is pizza. Could that bring everyone together? Because I'll tell you, scenes like this certainly aren't. Yeah, so this is what was going down, right? Over the weekend. I've showed you that video before, but I think it's important to see that, to know about that, and then to realize that this city is so messed up that they think that if you just somehow are able to reduce pizza oven emissions by 75%, that's the ticket. That's the answer to everything. I mean, it's so absolutely bizarre. And I say bizarre because, again, going back to me being there just the other evening, I couldn't believe, you know what? We did have an audio problem. So thank you guys for pointing that out. Here I am talking about how I was at a pizzeria the other night and I couldn't believe what I saw because the homelessness, and look, New York has always had an issue with its homelessness, but it was really, really out of control. There were 3 people on the street corner. I was at maybe 69th and Lexington Avenue. So very nice neighborhood. Very nice restaurant. The hostess was telling me they had been trying to get all the people, the homeless people, out of that area. They had called the police numerous times throughout the evening and nobody came. Of course not, because no police officer wants to do their job because you know what? They're risking their entire life these days if they just do their job. And so consequently, it's just, bedlam there. As we were leaving, so my kids, like, look, we don't live in the city anymore, thank goodness. They were a little like, shall I say traumatized, or at least, hey, they realized how good they've got it living out in suburbia. And as we were leaving, there was a homeless person that was throwing up violently right outside the restaurant as we just got into the car. And I'm like, this is awful. And yet all they can talk about are pizza ovens. That's how they're going to fix the city. That plus some meditation and yoga moves from this new mayor, Eric Adams. I'm telling you what they need. They need a Giuliani, and heck, I'd even take Bloomberg because Bloomberg was really serious. And every cop that you talked to said Bloomberg respected cops. So I'd take either one of those guys. You need them back in the saddle. They need back in the seat. Ever since Comrade de Blasio came in, Comrade de Blasio, the whole place just sort of went up in smoke, literally in smoke. That was the other thing. It's like skunks everywhere. You can just, how is it that skunks are in the city, mommy? I wonder. It's just a disaster there. And I feel bad for the city. My heart kind of aches for it because I went to school there. I had my whole life there up until about 5 or 6 years ago. Thank goodness. And I'm like, I very rarely want to ever go back because it is just a disaster. But somehow you'll fix the homeless problem with a few tweaks to the pizza ovens. That ought to do it, right? Oh my goodness. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.